Hi, welcome to today's video as part of our complete beginner lessons. This video highlights the concept of market structure in relation to forex trading. So, market structure, in simple terms, is a concept used to highlight the behavior of the market, the state in which the market is at that particular point, and the existing flow of the market. So, with the help of market structure, traders are able to understand levels on the market that have been violated or have been respected. So, market structure also helps us highlight the highs and lows existing on the market. And finally, market structure is useful in determining the trend of the market. That is, through market structure, we're able to tell the direction that specific pair has taken. For instance, knowing whether it's an uptrend or a downtrend. So through market structure, traders are able to establish the trend of the market. Market basically behaves structurally. I believe it behaves in it adopts three major behavior. That is, the market is either moving in an uptrend, in a downtrend, or consolidating. So in an uptrend, the market is creating lows and highs. In the process, it is respecting the lows but continues to violate, rather break the highs. So from this low, the market creates a high. So from that high, it creates a low, comes back, breaks that high, creates a new low, breaks that high, respecting the low in that fashion. So I've used a line chart, but I hope the concept stick. So from this low, the market creates this high. It drops to create a new low, which is considered a lower high because it's a low, but it's higher than the previous low. So from this low, it creates a new high, and from that high, a new higher low is created to create a high, which is a higher high. It's a high, but it's higher than the previous high, so it's a higher high. So that higher high creates a new low, but that low is higher than the previous low, so it becomes a higher low. So in an uptrend, the market creates higher highs and higher lows. In the process, there is a break of structure to the upside while respecting the lows. So for a downtrending market, the market creates lows and highs, but in a rather different fashion compared to the uptrend. In this case, the market creates lower lows and lower highs. So from this low, the market creates a high, and from that high, it breaks that low to create a new low. And from that low, it creates a high, but that high is lower than the previous high, coming back to break that low to create a new low that's lower than the previous low. So creates a high, low, high, low in that fashion. So you realize this low here is lower than this low here is higher, but the next low is lower, so followed by a low that is also lower in that fashion. And the next high, from this low create this high, the following high is lower than the previous high, so the high that follows is also lower than the previous high. In a downtrend, the market creates, so we would say in a downtrend, the market creates lower highs and lower lows. In the process that happens when there is break of structure to the downside. So the structure is broken to the downside while respecting the highs. So the only levels that are violated during a downtrend are the lows. So the lows keep on being broken in the process as the market drops. Using GBP/USD 1 hour time frame, there is a historical chart. It can help us highlight a downtrending market. So a market, you realize this high market dropped to this low here. So from that low, there was a new high created, but it was lower than the previous high. So it becomes a lower high. So from that lower high, the market created a low, the 1.25745. So from that low, there was a high at 1.26429. So from that high, another low was created at 1.25296. So one would say at that time GBP/USD was bearish, rather was in a downtrend on the 1 hour time frame due to the formation of lower lows and lower highs. Moving on to an uptrend, we can use this same 1 hour chart to show us a structure during an uptrend, rather when the market is bullish. So we realize we said when the market is bullish, it moves in a fashion where the lows are respected but the highs are violated. The market breaks structure to the upside. It breaks the high as it keeps on respecting the low. The lows, the process, the market is considered to be in an uptrend. In this case, starting with this low, the 1.2626 area, that low led to the high at 1.24287. So from the 1.24287 high, the market created a low at the one at 1.28 1.21896, but that low was higher than the previous low, which was the 1.20754 area. So that becomes a higher low. So from this higher low, another high was formed, which is higher than the previous high, meaning it becomes a higher high at 1.2500 area. So you realize the market is breaking this high. It broke the previous high to form a new high, but this low was not broken. The previous low was not broken. So it is creating new lows, rather higher lows, in alongside new higher highs, but it's only the highs that are being violated. So in this case, we say GBP/USD is bullish on the 1 hour time frame because of the new higher highs and higher lows. The market keeps on creating new highs, keeps on breaking new highs, but respecting the new lows that are formed. So from this low here, this high, so from the 1.23728 low, the market broke through the high, which is the 1.25047 high, to create a new high around 1.25594. So that becomes our new high. So from that high, there is this low here, which is higher than the previous low. The 1.25598 high, 1.25. So the 1.25738 high, the 1.25592 actually high, was broken following the market movement that started at the 1.24750 low, creating a new high. The new high in this case will be the 1.25601 area, this one here. So from that high, a new low was created around this area. A new low was created around this area. From that high, so from this from the 1.25 to 39 low, 25 to 39 low, market broke structure to the upside. It violated the 1.25377, the 2569, rather 25697 high, creating a new high. So currently the market is above the 1.25697 high. So we say GBPUSD is bullish based on market structure. So for the case of a consolidating market structure, the market is stuck. It's usually market is stuck within a certain range. So it's just ranging. So the market is ranging within a certain region. So let's say in this case the market doesn't trend, rather it doesn't have a clear direction where it's stuck within a certain range. We call that a consolidating market. So aside from uptrend, downtrend, we also have a consolidating market. Guys, just a quick recap on market structure. We say when the market is in an uptrend, it tends to create lower highs. Rather, it creates higher highs and lower lows. Normally, a market moves creating lows and highs, but in an uptrend, the market will create higher highs and higher lows. Let me come again. Higher highs, higher lows. That is an uptrend, meaning it is respecting the lows, and in the process of creating new highs, it has to violate the previous high to create a higher high. In the case of a downtrend, the market moves in a fashion where we have lower lows and lower highs. In this case, it is respecting the highs but violating, rather breaking structure to the downside. It is violating the lows. So it respects the highs and violates the lows. So it moves in a lower low and lower high kind of fashion. In the case of a consolidating market, it's where the market doesn't clearly have a direction. That is, it's stuck within a certain range. So we call that a consolidating market. So guys, that's all for today's video on market structure. I think I'll have a part 2 of market structure where I highlight the concepts of break of structure and issues, matters to do with the market structure shift. Let's say, when do you tell if the trend has turned? Let's say, what aspects do you check, rather what structural points do you look for to tell when the market structure has shifted? Let's say in an uptrend, when do you tell if the market has changed structurally from an uptrend to a downtrend? So as you wait for the next video, guys, remember to like, comment, in this video, and remember to also subscribe. So see you in the next video.